Hello, friends. I am finally back with my Finding Your Passion videos. This is Shelley with Shelley's Creative Life, and I'm back with a video that I think will be very helpful to you if you're interested in using Canva, because when I walk you through this video, I'm going to walk you through as a beginner. I was a beginner when I started using it, and I'm still not excellent at it. I learn something new every day. It's an amazing platform. But I wanted to show you how I created my ebook and my paperback book using Canva. My book is now on Amazon, and I am so excited. So let me tell you how I went through the process. Let me show you. And by the way, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. A girl could use your help. And also, if you find this information helpful, please like and share. I'll be right back. So the first thing I would like to show you is the Canva Dashboard. And as you can see, there are all kinds of different items that you can create. And we're talking about finding your passion. So there could be something here that you've been wanting to create. You know, it could be your book, it could be a notebook, it could be a planner. Also, this is a great tool to use for social media. And so there is a free account, or you can get more items to use if you have a pro account. But let me tell you, you can do everything that you need with a free account. So now let me show you how last summer, a year ago, I created my book, my ebook. So I'm going to do it in a fairly simple way to walk you through this. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos, but this was a simple way for me to do it. So I'm going to tell you that this is what I did. Let me go back and let me show you what I put in. So here in the search bar, I put in book cover. I watched a video, and there was a young lady who walked me through creating an ebook. And I will give you more information in other videos, but I just want to give you just the basics today. So here we have create a blank book cover. And so we'll look at the different measurements and things like that in the next video, but I wanted to show you today just how you would go about getting started with creating your book cover. So this is your book cover here. And if you will look on the side, they have different items that you can use. And here you have example book covers. Now, let me remind you or tell you that you cannot use these. These are available to you, but you need to make them your own. You need to make them your own instead of using these. These are wonderful examples for you to use. Here's an example of a prayer journal that someone has created. And if you really like this cover, then of course you would want to make it your own, because you could go in and you could change the font and things like that. But what I'd like for us to do is I want us to walk through quickly just how I created my cover. And I'm going to do something a little different, but this is how I created my cover. So the first thing I did is I went over here and I looked at backgrounds. And there was a certain look that I wanted my book to have. So I was looking for backgrounds, and they have landscapes, they have patterns, they have gradients, they have abstract. They have so many different ideas for your book cover. They have flowers. I love flowers. That I would love to do one with flowers. But there are all kinds of ideas. And what you do is you just click on them and you decide which idea is gives you the feeling that you want, or which cover, which color, which type of pattern you would like. All of these things, these are different ways that you could create your cover. So let's just go with just a basic color for right now. We'll just go with pink. I love pink. And so, of course, by this point, when you get to this point in your journey to create your ebook, you're going to have a title. So then you would go over to text and we would look at add a heading because we want it to be fairly large, and you would decide where you want to locate your heading. And so then you're going to type your heading, and I will say we'll just come up with love is in the air. Okay, so let's make this larger so you can see it. You can make it larger. You can go here and you can change your font style, and you could make it really have the feeling that you want, because all of these font styles, they have to me, they have a feeling to them, you know. And so you could choose the different fonts. I mean, there are so many different font styles. And so you could create your title like that. And so then we could go back to text and we could add a subheading, and we could say by, take this off. And I know there's an easier way to do that. So by Mary Doe. Okay. And you can go back in and you can have the same or different font size. So let's get our style is what I meant to say. We wouldn't want that to be as large as our title. So let's go over here and let's find a picture for our cover. And we could look at elements. There's so many different elements here, or you could actually use a photo. And so I would put something like, I would search for love. Oh my goodness, look at this one. And this is a free one. And so love is in the air, and there is my picture. Okay. And so, of course, you would probably want to do something, more, make it more creative. So let's put a heart. You could put a heart here. Oh, look at there. Make it a little larger, because you want it to be interesting when your readers see it. You see how you could layer that? You want it to grab their attention. And so you want it to really be interesting. And so I just added that heart, and that added interest. But guys, there are so many things that you could do. This is just very basic, but that's where you start. And the longer that you play around with Canva, the better you get. I mean, I started with no experience. And like I said in my intro, I learn something new every day. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this very basic tutorial of Canva and creating a book cover. I am so excited to finally be a published author in Amazon, and I want to share the journey with you. I started very basic with Canva, and I've created so many things with it now. I even use it in my social media. It's a wonderful tool to learn, and As I've said before, when you learn new things, you keep your brain young. So join me on this very basic tutorial of learning Canva. We're going to go through Kindle Direct Publishing. We're going to look at Fiverr, using Fiverr in your writing. So I have a lot of great videos for you. So stay with me, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.